again. 35 has got a donkey. Gets off and gets down. Down to turning.
Welcome back, guys, to the Titanium Security Arena. Scott Whitmore here, joined by special guest commentary Luke Frost. Frosty, we're back, mate.
We are back. We obviously did such a good job last year, or they ran out of people, and they said, well, you're here, you might as well do it.
Mate, we are back. We'd rather be coaching and playing in this bad boy, but we're sitting here commentating again. And Statewide Super jumped on board, so thank goodness. We have a table, we have chairs, we've got a monitor, we've got water. Things are looking up. Things are looking up.
We're good to go. If you're just joining us, which you would, lights have gone down. 5 minutes in warm-up still to go. They're about to introduce all the players.
Big-time intros. Forestville Eagles versus Southern Tigers. We'll take you through our thoughts. Any minute, spoke to both coaches on Thursday, and we'll get to that in a second. But, mate, get around it. Frosty, how many in the gym, mate? How many here?
They're starting to pack out. They're still flowing through the doors. I think we're probably looking close to about $4,000. 4,000 people.
Folks, if you're watching at home,
basketball fans in South Australia.
Oh, mate, there are plenty of good seats still available. Get on down here to Titanium Security Arena. Brett Marcoll's looking shiny.
He's looking shiny, yeah. You may find in your feet it's a little bit dark at the moment. They're just introducing everyone. Lights will come back on and you'll be good to go. But, yeah, no stickers.
Oh, mate.
There's not going to be an issue like what we had in the Philippines. No one's going out there and ripping up things because they're slippery. We're not going to have an all-in.
Either that or Joe Hill shot the lights out in the game previous. But, mate, they're getting around it. The Tiger Army's in full force. They're on their feet.
Yeah, the Forestville fans have stayed, obviously, and the North have cleared out, making way for the Southern Tigers fans.
Okay, here come the Forestville 36ers.
Yeah, it's a big night for them. You pretty much say it's almost a home game.
It's a definite home game for Forestville. Most of these guys train here 4 to 5 nights a week. So, they're very familiar with the floor.
Yeah, allegedly, less than 24 hours ago they may have trained here.
They probably had a shoot around this morning.
Yeah.
Big Steph leading them out. And of course, if you're watching at home, it's still pitch black.
It's still pitch black, yeah, still pitch black. So we'll try and entertain you while the introductions are still happening.
Cameron Bell walking out onto the court. I thought that was the mascot, but it's Cameron Bell. He's all right.
Southern Tigers have an absolute army of a bench at the moment. I think they're rocking about 3 or 4 assistants deep over there.
Mate, Southern Tigers have more support staff than an under-18 South Australian state team. It is deep.
Yeah, real deep.
Speaking of state teams, shout out to Paul Rigoni watching at home. Big Rags. Sure, he's got his bottle of Coke and his potato chips sitting on the couch. Live shout outs today, Frost.
I beg your pardon?
We're going live shout outs.
Live shout outs, yeah. We're gonna have the feed here. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, the introduction's done. Yeah, we will have the feed going. So feel free to jump in on some on the Facebook feed, and we'll give you some live shout outs.
Grand final referees, Frost. Who we got?
Grand final referees. We have Nathan Whelan, Vanessa Devlin, and Nathan Durant, with a reserve of Daniel Troy.
Heard a rumour earlier that if you're the reserve, you still get paid.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think he's happy about it. I think he'd prefer to be reffing.
He'd prefer to be blowing the whistle. I think, are we going anthem?
Yeah, we are going anthem, so we'll pause just while we get the anthem going here.
Sung live. Can't wait.
Nope. Standing.
Up we get. pitch perfect there, Frost.
Yep, very happy with that. Very happy with that indeed.
All right, so what have we got here? We've got the Southern Tigers, who were the form team all year, top of the ladder. One win straight into the final, and then of course Forestville, Andy putting that 36 heavy team together, going high risk versus high reward, bringing in DJ. But I spoke to the coaches during the week. Let's just get through some keys to victory. First of all, spoke to Simo, and 3 things he's looking to do tonight is 1, control the paint. Southern Tigers are in the paint the whole year. 32 out of 33 scores against Norwood were inside the keyway, and only 1 of 12 from outside the key. So talking to Simo, let's just make sure we're forcing them to shoot from the outside, keeping their big guys out of the paint. They've got to limit transition. Tigers get out and run. They've got the big boys on the glass, Turnage and Mays, and they just want to run. So they've got to make sure that they're getting back on defence. And then execute their offense. Simo's a big believer that they can win this game even taking less shots. Less shots, greater execution, and even if they're 5 or 6 shots short of the Tigers at the end of this, they feel like if they can execute, they can get it done.
Well, I think with the inclusion of DJ halfway through the season has changed the way that they've been able to play. It's given guys like Doyle and Tees a little bit more range, with Harris starting to come to form as well, basically shooting the lights out through the season. It gives those guys a little more space because teams have got to go down, they've got to help on DJ, and when you've got those 3 on the perimeter, it's going to work in their favour a lot more. But I think Southern have got a little bit more athleticism than most teams, as Dino said in his little pre-game as well. I think the athleticism they're going to be able to match with those 4 heavy-hitting scorers, I reckon.
So Andy Simons, no secret. He's been in plenty of grand finals. He's 5-2. He's 5-2 in 19 years in the big game. He's no stranger to this occasion, but 5-2 and never been coach of the year.
Look, strange one. Coached by the voted on by the coaches, as we know. I just assumed he was still playing. I mean, he spends more time on the court than most people, walking up and down and pacing. So
he'll get on there
maybe
today.
That could be it. He'll be on the train tracks, that's for sure.
Yeah, good to see him wearing jeans though. He's rocked the Johnny Cena shorts the last few weeks, but good to see him wearing jeans.
It is cold.
Let's keep an eye on Big Luke Phillips and Mike Harris, the 2 under-20 state reps, because those 2 boys could be game changers. Now, speaking of Dino, Dean Nyberg, deep pockets Dino Byberg, he is looking to control the DJT's 2-man game on the wing. They're going to go that 2-man action. They're going to go DJT's, T's, DJ, mix it up as much as they can. He needs to control that. But the secret weapon may be Greg Mays, Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in blocks. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Mays guarding DJ 1 out early on.
And I think he should. I mean, he's got the length, he's got the strength, and he's got that athleticism like I was talking about before. DJ's going to get points. He's going to have the rock a lot. So somebody like Mays with that length to be able to change shots. He can pass. So if he does flick a little one underneath, he's got that length to be able to get out and change a few shots as well. I think that's a good option by Dino.
Tigers have got to limit that 3-ball as well. They've got Tees, they've got Harris, they've got Doyle, they've got Cameron Bell off the bench, not the mascot, but Cameron Bell. And if they can limit that 3-ball, they'll go a long way to winning this game.
They will. Yeah, they will. And I mean, the guards. I mean, you've got long guards down the other end as well. I think Brandon Bryan's going to play. I think he's a big key factor for me because he can be a bit of a quiet player for them when a lot of the focus has been on Mays, on CJ and on Sammy Johns. But he's still putting up some fair numbers this year and can shoot from the outside. Can change a few of those 3-point shots at the other end too.
And then no secret, the other key to victory Dino's looking for is points in the paint. They're big, they're strong, they're athletic. They want to get the ball inside the keyway and they're going to pound away. They're going to get it inside.
They're going to run. They're going to spread the floor and they're going to be looking to attack.
Mate, Tigers paying $1.76, so gamble responsibly, of course, Frost.
Gamble responsibly.
But Tigers paying $1.76 when we last looked, and the Eagles are rocking $1.90. I'm sure Jackie Marirana's getting around that at home right now.
If I was a gambling man, I think it's not a bad bet. They're pretty good odds. I mean, they have been the informed team. We've spoke about this last year as well with the West and Southern, but which way do you prefer to go? Do you want to be in winning form, playing a lot of games like Forestville, or do you want to be like Southern and have a little bit more break, a little bit more rest? I mean, they're starting 5 plus, the extra couple of bench that they use. They're all playing 18, 19 games during the year, so all of them know how to play together. So I don't know whether that break is going to hurt them at all.
And then, of course, Coach Nyberg been here twice, won one, lost one.
Yep.
Will we see him take his jacket off this year?
No, absolutely not.
Fair enough.
I
Good
think
call.
I haven't seen him take his jacket off ever.
No. And the 2 lead assistants, we've got Jamie Petty down there with the Tigers, and Rashad Tucker and Toddy Grocki down here. I see Rashad Tucker rocking the breakdance tracksuit as usual.
Yeah, straight out of the 80s. I think that's how he rolls.
I think it's 84.
84?
Good movie. Breaking. Get around it. Saw a sign handed up back there. There's a couple of signs behind us. The West Adelaide boys are getting into it. Looking at getting stuck in a simo. One of them there, the Bylaw Bandit, and the other one, Work the System Simons.
What is a grand final without a little bit of controversy?
A little bit of banter, a little bit of controversy. Well, mate, here come the starters. I can throw that piece of paper away. We've give that one to Chelsea next door. Take that, Chelsea. So what do we got out here for the Eagles? Of course, DJ's in the middle. We'll see Doyley at the point. Their import who's been a bit up and down. In the finals, Richards, and then Big Luke Phillips. Teasy's out there, and as we said before, we're going to see that DJ tease 1-2. And then for the Tigers, we've got Hamish, Sam Johns, Brandon Bryan. We've got CJ Turnage and Big Greg Mays.
As I said, the same way that team has started the entire year, so this is just another day at the office for those guys.
Quick shout out, Ben Todd in New Zealand watching, as we can tell, and Calvin Turnage Sr. from Ypsilanti, Michigan. G'day, mate. We know you're watching your son. Must be late there, but good luck and enjoy the coverage, buddy.
And as I said, we will be monitoring the Facebook Live. If you guys need some more stats, if you're not getting a hold of them, let us know. We'll try and get it out to you. But here we go, we're kicked off.
Here we go.
Tigers with the ball.
Hamish not expected to score much, but he's going to run the show.
He's going to run the show.
Tigers, mates, just make sure it's going through hands early. Everyone gets a touch, get the nerves out of the way.
Yep. Tigers, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Luke Phillips.
I think that the Tigers getting exactly what they wanted there with that little switch onto Doyley with
That's
CJ
right.
and going straight down inside. I think we're going to expect to see quite a bit of that.
And Luke Phillips active early. Expect some 2-man game coming straight up.
Southern never been a huge press team, from what I understand, whereas the Eagles do love a press, so I expect that we will see it from them.
Oh, they do indeed. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Richards on the rim. 3.
Johns, Doyley guard each other quite a bit.
Rimmed in and out, and of course Doyley on limited minutes last week in the prelim with that knee injury, surgery, so the Sixers would have been looking after him. But I would expect today to play 40.
Mays using that athleticism, throwing it straight to a lucky member in the crowd.
Speaking of rotations, I don't expect Forrestal to go too deep into that bench today at all.
No, I mean, you're looking at 3 out of those 5 there. Unless something happens, I anticipate 40 minutes from each of those 3.
A bit of a cold ding, but and of course we're going to see Mike Harris without a doubt, and I think that'll be about as deep as it goes. Where Dino will probably see, we'll see Geordie Dodman, we'll see Codes, and we'll see Hamish Burns for sure. Maybe a bit of Ficken, you never know.
Maybe a bit of Ficken, possibly.
But our favourite Eddie Barton, probably not going to hit the court.
No, he's a crowd favourite. Crowd favourite, gets around. I mean, averages 1.95 a game, so not his best year. Has been limited minutes, but making the most of it. If he gets on, I'm sure he'll be chucking nothing but 3s up.
100%. There's that two-sided action again.
Two-sided, yeah.
And floated by Tees, Lukey Phillips.
Phillips, yeah. Right.
CJ. No. Hamish, he ain't shooting it. Phillips, 11 points, 11 rebounds last week against Norwood. They double-teamed DJ and he just got himself going. But again, some 2-man action on the Eagle bench side of the floor.
You got intelligent players playing D though this year. I think when you look at Sammy Johns, I mean, he's out there with the Sixers every day. He knows how these guys are playing. He knows a lot of their moves as well. We just saw that switch before, and he knows how to D up on DJ.
There's some nervous early looks. Guys rushing shots.
Yeah,
this thing will settle down in a minute, and I'd expect the veterans on both teams to get moving. But again, if they're going to milk him, they're going to milk him early, and DJ again on the rim.
Yeah.
Not one to post up on the low block, tends to get it 3 or 4 feet outside.
And Mays using that athleticism. CJ.
Luke Phillips,
Phillips coming in early.
Phillips is playing a little cameo.
Yeah.
Jalen with a bit of cross, he ain't missing that one. And the Eagles are on the board, benches up and about. And
2.5 minutes to the first score. So,
Right.
I mean, when you're looking at Eagles and Forestville, Eagles and Southern, averaging, I think, 94 and 95 points a game, respectively.
Right.
You would anticipate, and something's going on here.
Geordie Dodman in early for Mays.
Mays out.
Might have been, where's he
Blood
headed? Oh, he's headed up to the, no he's not. I thought he was heading to the change rooms, to the marquees, the big tent.
Have we got a blood rule?
I don't know if it's Bloodborough or whether it's,
Yeah, he's holding something, holding an ear.
might be a
or-
contact lens or something. Might,
Yeah.
Geez, lost an ear.
No, I'm not saying the whole ear, just a
Oh.
portion of it.
Could have been some Holyfield action early.
Sammy Johns, 3.
There you go,
Good.
Sammy
And
Johns.
he's off.
Oh, giving it too, giving the finger. Bit early, Johnsy, but nice and confident. Johnsy's the key for me, by the way. Obviously,
Yeah, you
coached
talk about
against him a
that,
couple of
yeah.
times, and I just think he's it. He's leads the league in assists, and he's in the All-Star fight for a reason. So, yeah, looking for him to have
Yeah,
a
I
big
think
game.
he's had a great year. I think he's had a real good year.
Turnage, obviously, from the Southern Tigers, the other All-Star 5 member.
And Dodman just being outpaced a little bit there by DJ.
DJ's going to get a lot of touches. We're getting 40 minutes out of DJ. He's going to shoot it at least 25 times.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the controversy surrounding DJ at the first break. Lukey Phillips cleaning the glass again.
And Southern inside again, but without score. Phillips
There
going
he
to work.
is. Nice little 1-2 there.
Benches up.
Doyley gets his first assist.
Yeah, Phillips could be a bit of a key to these guys because there is so much pressure. We did talk about it
There is indeed.
on DJ and Doyle and Tees
Yeah.
that
Ooh.
someone's going to have to step up
Beautiful.
as Dodman just takes one down.
The veteran.
Gets the and one.
Grew the beard for the
Yes.
game too. Looks like you, Frost.
Yeah, my head's a little bit shinier. I'm looking more like Brett Court
It
out
is
there,
too.
as a few people have said. But
Sneaky rumour this could be his last game.
sneaky? I'm not sure. It's
Well, it's not sneaky. He actually told me it's his last game.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I didn't want to put him under the bus, but we will. Yeah, Geordie Dodman, this could be it, I think. So if we hope he has a good one. Luke Phillips again. I'm tipping Luke Phillips is on his way to a double-double. That's got to be his third or fourth rebound. Stats, of course, brought to you by Statewide Super.
Jordan Dodman shooting at 42% for the year.
Oh, Dotty, get that one out?
I don't know. I think that might have been Brandon Bryan. I'd be giving the stat to him.
No, Hamish doesn't want that.
Oh, you got to shoot that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Look, the
you gotta
fake
shoot
shot.
that.
The fake shot, but the slip. Oh, Dawley's knee looks fine.
Yeah,
looks
he's
more than
running
fine
like
coming down
crazy.
that wing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Teasy
going to
for
hurt.
3.
Yep.
And here they are.
He does like that. We have seen him go off from the three-point line a few times this year.
No, the Sixer boys are already having the influence on this one.
And would have put up a lot of shots in his time at this stadium.
Right, they have so indeed.
He spent more time here than on the toilet.
Mate,
Oh,
hey,
Dodman, there's
Dodman's
Hamish.
cameo
Nice
minutes so
drive.
far doing real well.
Yeah,
While
they
Mays
are.
is on the bench with what we suspect is a blood rule, we thought.
Blood rule or a missing ear. We're still
Missing ear. We thought it was a bit of Holyfield.
And already seeing the hands in the air from Simons because Daniel Johnson's getting worked here by Dodman, just giving him a little push
Glad
around.
you saw that. Unlike
Yeah.
Simo not to work the refs, and Vanessa's copping a bit of a spray.
Yep. We'll anticipate that. And as we expected, Mays checking back in. Looks like
Dotty did well.
He did good. Good minutes.
Yeah.
Good contribution.
Dino's happy.
Still not actually sure why Mays went off.
No clue. Dino's still got the jacket on though. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
good
little
cut.
back cut.
Nice.
And again, the Sixer combination. We could be saying that all night.
Yeah, we are.
I think we are going to say that all night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah, that's nice.
The Ypsilanti kid.
And Brandon Bryan, my key too.
There it is.
There it is.
Brandon Bryan on the board. Brandon Bryan averages 13 points a game, but only 28% from
And Mays
three-point
with
line.
a steal. 22%.
28.
No, 28. Does like to put him up though.
He loves a shot.
Oh, athleticism
Oh.
through the roof.
An out of control, spinning, fade away,
Yeah.
jump out of bounds layup. You don't see him too often. Quarter's gone quick, 4 minutes to go. Tigers back in front.
Oh. And like you said, we're still seeing a lot more in the paint with Forestville than what we thought we would have seen in the first half of the year since the inclusion of a 6'10" NBL superstar. Mays
running
above
hook
the rim.
shot. Too big, too strong, too tall. Greg Mays out of Chicago. Went to Uni Green Bay. I think he played in the Siebel.
He didn't know that.
Yeah. Played with
tees open.
That's why he's a defensive player of the year.
That is why he's the defensive player of the year. Averages
2.6.
There you go, 2.6.
Yeah, I must admit I picked him.
Just poised, not a lot of run game. Real slow and grind at the moment.
Yeah.
And Phillips tough ask here, just the athleticism. Ooh.
Too strong, but just couldn't finish on that left.
Yep,
Good
that's
catch,
nice.
good catch,
Yep.
good finish. Yep. 36's connection.
36's connection. Doyley, good vision though. Come a long way since he's with the Sixers full time as well. Crowd getting into it behind us, so I like this.
How many here about now, Frost?
A few more filling in. I reckon we're just over 4 now.
4,000.
Still a few people popping in. If you are in the area, get down.
Still good seats left though, by the
Still
looks.
good seats left. Yeah.
Quality seats.
Anything from the refs? Do you think? Anticipating a physical game?
Yeah, well, you had a sneaky chat to them upstairs. They're not anticipating anything too crazy, but yeah, they're looking for physical. They're looking for both teams to play it clean, but they both, the ones we spoke to at least, said it was going to be nice and close.
I just hope it's allowed to play.
Yeah.
I like the physicality.
Yeah.
Both of these teams can play that way.
A very post-orientated team, so wow.
Hammer.
The hammer.
Dropping the hammer. Averages 3.79 points a game.
Well,
he's already just got 3 of them.
He's got 3 of them. He's got 7.9 points to go. But we don't think Hammer's going to shoot the ball too many more times than that.
I don't anticipate they will, which is probably why we're going to maybe see him open and naked on the wing a little bit more.
Pretty sure Simo's going to let him shoot the next one.
Oh, there you go. Mays, Defensive Player of the Year.
See if they go back to the hammer. Fresh tattoo on the left elbow.
Quiet from Johnsy at this stage.
Well, I don't think Mays really wanted that one.
No.
Ryan Meakin just texting in, $1 to charity every time we talk about the 36er connection.
$1 to charity? Is he paying $1 to
well,
charity?
I think he wants
drop it every time.
I think he wants us to pay it.
Doyley, just pace.
Good of him to text in though. Live shout outs, as we said. Big shout out to the Aboriginal Basketball Academy, who are in the house as well, watching Amber Cowkin in the earlier game. Got your message there, Timmy.
Brandon Bryan, off balance, and the 3! Tease! Unlucky!
Missed that one. I hope we get a replay.
No, I don't know. That was good. I think he's just clipped him on the leg. There wasn't a lot to it. But that's enough for it to count.
See if he threw the leg out.
No, I don't know if he threw it out.
He didn't throw it out.
He definitely sold it. I mean,
it's good. It's good.
He's definitely sold it. The Brad Pitt of acting school just happening out there, maybe working in his favour. I'm happy with it though. It was a good shot. Can't convert. Brandon Bryan, 28 of 97 for the year.
Here we go, Brandon Bryan in again.
This is where they want to run.
Johnsy on the break.
Yep.
Easy deuce.
And he's in the game.
Easy deuce.
He's in the game. Doyley back, slowing it up, as we anticipated.
Tigers up 9.
Getting back for the grind. I think they're going to want some long offences.
Yeah. The flare. Here comes the 2-man game.
Yeah. The pick, the roll. Someone's got to step up.
Easy to trail around it with big CJ too. He's sitting in the middle. The Ypsilanti beast. Calvin Senior sitting at home watching. He would have been happy with that one, Frost.
Yeah. And we see the first sub by Forestville.
Mikey Harris into the game.
43 seconds left in the quarter.
DJ back to the right. That's nice, mate.
Yeah,
no matter how big you are, tough to guard that.
I'm not saying it looked good, but it definitely was effective.
It was indeed.
And Harris, outstanding year.
Mate.
Shooting the lights out. He had a couple of 50-point games.
He had a 52, hit 11 threes.
Yeah.
Not quite the...
So surely you got to respect him.
He does. He's still young. Big occasion. Big occasion. Let's see how he goes. But we know he's going to lock a shot. That was nice.
Yeah. pull up. Doyle.
Yep.
No good.
Cole
And out.
doing his job on the glass.
1.
Averages.
So there it is, quarter time.
22 to 15.
As we call it, the statewide Super Premier League Finals. 22 to Southern, 15 to Forestville.
Have you thought about what your retirement looks like? Maybe overseas travel, a move to a place with a slower pace, or something else. Whatever your plan, will you have enough super? As your super team, we'll help you find and consolidate your super, expertly manage your money, and be there with you every step of the way. So whatever your retirement dreams, find out how much super you need with Statewide Super. Consider the applicable PDS before making an investment decision. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance.
Of course, for us, this game brought to you by Statewide Super. Great to have sponsors on board. We love them all, and we thank them for getting involved. Now, Frosty, we did this game last year, and of course, we had the controversy with Rocky Ridgway and the Karate Kid Nathan Hawks.
Yeah.
And going into this one, again, a little bit of controversy with the exemption for DJ. 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, but can jump out the gym.
He can jump.
And Brandon Bryan getting off a bit earlier with the 6 points.
Cody Ellison on the court too now for Southern.
Two-man game.
There it is
Pick
again.
and roll. Yep.
They've guarded it well, got that extra length on tees. Cody's nice and tall. He's at least 6'6".
Harris trying to find his way to get in the game here. Tees. Long.
Mate, Mays just cleans up the glass.
Yep, he's a Windex man. Get him up there. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hamish with
doing-
another,
yeah.
Hamish, another one.
Doing his job, Hamish.
Yep.
I mean, for a guy that doesn't average a lot of points, he controls things, he moves the ball around and gets done what he should get
Yeah,
done.
we do see him start as the point, and then very quickly Sammy Johns normally takes over that role.
Yep. Averages 4.5 assists though, so almost like starting 2 point guards really. DJ isolated.
look at
That's
it.
the difference
That
this week
is
to
huge,
last.
Yeah.
Just that little bit of extra height from Mays.
You've got to have that somebody that when they put their hands up just extends themselves.
Yeah, too big.
And huge rebound by Cody there.
Just big.
As we see Southern just sort of sneaking out 9-point lead at the moment. Yeah,
I mean,
it's not a
DJ
bad foul.
No,
it's not
it's
a
good.
bad foul. Yep.
Stop the breakaway.
Doyley would definitely get off and score that one.
I mean, DJ just short of a triple-double last week, but guarded by McGriff and Bridge and, 6'5", 6'6", just not big enough. But Mays, as we said, Defensive Player of the Year, brings length, brings height, brings athleticism, and he's doing a really good job at the minute.
Yep, that's nice. Doyley getting it done.
Shaky. The two finish from a goal.
Because you have got to stay with him. You've got to respect that. If you give him that little bit of space, he's going to split you and he's going to go to the rack.
Oh, doing a shake and bake there from CJ.
Yeah, I think DJ's happy to leave Mays out there.
I would have thought. Hello.
Hamish.
Ooh, looking after
nice.
his...
Harris. Sammy with the big rebound.
Hammer was looking for his extra point,
2 on
6-9
the clock.
points.
1, he's got to shoot it. It's long. No.
No good. Simo still not happy. The hands out, walking up and down, shaking the head.
Yeah, I don't anticipating him sitting down until later on tonight some stage.
He ain't sitting
Win,
down.
lose or draw.
No.
Yep, Doyley always looking for that pass, and that's a good take.
A Cole to the strike, 61% for the year, 16 to 26. See how he goes here tonight.
See Burns.
There we go.
Hamish for Hamish.
Hamish for Hamish. Hamish squared. Apparently they're called down at Tigerland, but moved over from Sturt, get himself a bit more opportunity.
Yeah, lost a lot of minutes in the move, I guess you'd say. I mean, he was a 25, 30 minute sort of a game.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, gone down to 310 for the year, averaging 5.88 points. Wouldn't want to leave him open on the wing though.
No.
Need to respect that shot.
But as we thought, Tigers using that bench nice and early, and maybe, towards the end that's going to pay dividends. I do not see any of the Sixer boys going to the bench. Except to get a drink and a timeout, that might be about it.
Correct.
Great finish. He's on his way. All right, early call, but he's on his way to MVP performance.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is
early call.
Oh, Doyley, nice.
Doyley with the cross up.
That is nice.
In the lane. That knee looks real good.
That looks real good.
Limited to 13 minutes last week, but we're seeing 40 tonight.
Yep. I think he's got quicker.
I think he has.
I don't know how, but he's got quicker.
It's that bionic knee.
Oh, that's travel. Yep, I don't like that.
Oh,
not happy with
hello.
that.
Teasy gave him one after the whistle. Obviously training buddies, known each other for quite a while.
That's right, just give him a little nudge, let him know, hey, I'm still here. It's not going to be easy.
Wasn't dirty, he was in the air. Teasy didn't have anywhere to go.
Just a little bit awkward. He's sucking in some hard ones there, though. It's hit him right in the chest, I think, in the ribs.
Snino Byberg just getting into Durant. Nicer, jovial though, having a laugh.
Oh.
Yep. Cole over the back.
Nice. Oh, big take. Oh, no call. That's interesting.
Oh,
got a couple people on the ground. No one's hit it. Just plays so high. That release.
Mate, this game's above the rim.
Yeah.
Cody
Doyley summing it up.
Where's the two-man? Where's the two-man?
There it is, cut out of the way. Here comes the double.
Cole, what do you got, buddy?
He's in there for a long time with no call.
Even Johnsy got that out. I think Mays blocked that standing straight up. He didn't even jump. Here we go, fast break.
Doyley, good on the break, smart.
Didn't want to bring it in there. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, nice kick out, tease.
Teasy for three.
Getting fired. No.
He's getting it.
Oh.
50-50 call. Vanessa's
50-50 call.
And the crowd.
Sammy Johns is looking at Vanessa Devlin with eyes that say, look, when you get home, check your mobile phone. You have some missed calls.
You will indeed. And he's going to the bench. Hamish back in. So we've got Hamish squared on the court. See how we go. Burnsy and Hammer.
Sammy's going to take a seat for a few minutes. Doyley summing it up. Oh, Phillips, good recovery. Good recovery.
Lucky CJ fumbled that one, but Phillips was there to put it away. A little bit of zone here by the Eagles.
Yeah, 5 points. They have dragged it back by a couple.
Simo
5,
clearly not rating.
4, 3 on the clock. Brandon Bryant fading out of bounds. Doyley with another rebound.
Simo not one to play a lot of zone, but the second he sees no shooters, he has a crack.
Yep. Tease, nice. That's comfortable.
There it is. Get $1 out, Rizza. 36ers connection there again. Don't think Dino's going to quite go to Andy Barton against this zone this early.
No, they've got to be. For now, though, I don't see why you would move out of that zone. Oh, that's good D. And huge by Phillips as Tease is still down.
And of course, Simo's on the court, having a crack. Get off the court, Simo. Timeout, Tigers. Gonna have a chat about it.
Yeah, that was a big take.
Eagles got it back to 1.
That was good. I don't see why they would. I don't see why they come out of this zone at the moment.
No.
Forestville really making a crack at this and drawing it back to 1.
Definitely back into it. Be remiss of us for us not to talk about Big Swings, long-time manager of the Eagles. Sadly passed away during the season, and if the family's listening, hope they're doing well. And of course, such a big influence over this team over the many, many years. Partnered with Simo through probably 19, 20 seasons.
There wouldn't be many people playing Premier League that wouldn't know about him.
No, everyone knows him. No one had a bad word to say about him. And of course, no one man can replace him.
No, none.
As you can see from where we're sitting, we've got Jason Diggs and Brett Lewis doing the job of one man, the great Swings. Takes 2 to do what he did as one. How's the crowd numbers?
Crowd numbers, well, I think most of the North crowd from the women's game have started to clear out, and we start to see the men's fans settle in. I still think, I'm calling it early, I think we're still getting a few people in here. I think we're going up to like 4.5. We're creeping towards 4-7 now.
Very
Big
good.
numbers.
Nathan Stremple giving us a quick text.
Yep, loves it.
Need more from Whitmore. Started strong. Frosty's taking the lead. All right, Streps, we'll see what we can give you, mate.
Yeah,
See what we can give you. He wants some more heckling.
He wants more heckling.
Yeah, he says more heckling. Not enough heckling.
Not enough heckling.
All right, we'll have a crack.
enough.
We'll have a crack. Mate, Luke Phillips. Doing well. He's had a big 12 months. Reserved for the state team last year, made the state team this year, got his silver medal.
And just working hard. He's not doing anything doing anything out of the ordinary here. Look at him on that back of that zone now, talking.
He is long. Oh, gee whiz, mate's up.
And Forestville pretty happy with Doyley running the point, I imagine. Ball's pretty safe with him.
It is indeed. He's going to be running that thing all night long. Might see a little bit of Morfitt, but I wouldn't think so.
No, I wouldn't imagine. So Tees will probably pick up a little bit of the pace.
He'll play some point. Richards might as well.
Yep.
Here we go.
That's a shot for him.
Burnsy.
No good.
Phillips.
First one. Get the nerves out, Burnsy.
Phillips
You got another one in you?
Turnage out of the way. Been a little bit of two-man
Doyley
here.
wants it down, yeah.
Kind of
Brandon
connection
Bryan.
we got on the wing here. Who's that in the corner?
Tees going deep. Oh, nice.
Got to get it under the chin, Big Phillips.
Yep. Oh, that's a charge.
Oh, if it's not. Oh, Durant's called it.
Durant's called it.
Nathan Durant's called it. Vanessa let that one
I
roll.
thought that was. Now Dino's on the court. He's not happy about it.
He's getting stuck into Nathan Whelan. He's got the arms folded.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Not happy at all. Maybe see the jacket. Oh, he's giving him the wave off, the back-handed wave off to Nathan.
Yeah, he's not happy. I don't know. I think that was a good call. Doyley can play D in the open court. No denying that.
No, he gets his feet set. Yeah.
Staying out, yeah, they're big steps. That's tough.
Still
That's
tough.
to D up
You're
on,
trying to finish it over 6'8", though. 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, it makes it hard.
He's big.
Sammy. Oh, good recovery. Good finish.
Fumbled that and finished well. Tigers back up 2. Again.
Oh, Doyley opening it up. Just
happy
that hesitation dribble.
Just happy to play that two-man game.
And they're so all consumed with him passing that out that the lane is just opening up. He's like Moses out there.
You can't help off of Mikey Harris, because he can let loose at any minute.
Oh, nice strip. That would have been a throwdown. No denying.
He would have tore the rim down on that one. Mike Harris could have got a haircut for today's game. Look at him playing with it, keeping it out of his eyes. How are you supposed to shoot threes when your hands in your eyes?
That's why I shaved my head. It's not because I'm bald.
No, so you can shoot better. Everyone knows that.
Oh, that's tough. Where's he going to go with that?
It is. Get a swing here.
6 on the clock. Yep, T's good. Oh, no, just rolled out.
No good.
Mays with another board. Still tied up. 2:43 to go in the second.
Low scoring.
Yeah, we're seeing that starting 5 from Southern sitting in there tight, and Andy letting the 5 that he's got on the court roll with it at the moment, because they are getting it done.
Yeah, we're doing
Haven't had a lot of scores.
Forrest will be happy to keep it close, knowing that come late, they're going to go to that NBL connection.
Yeah, they will. They've got that there. But on track for a lower scoring game than what we would normally see from both of these teams, who I think at Forestville one stage during the season had a 133-point game. Right. DJ just taking it too strong.
Nice turn the corner move.
T's just holding that screen long enough for him to get around the corner, and DJ's not happy about it. He wants a foul. I'm not sure where he's getting the foul from. I thought that was hard play and good finish, but
mate, he's huffing and puffing.
Donna Grange tuning in, the Forestville Floppers.
How many people watching?
We've got a couple of hundred on there at the moment.
204 people watching.
A lot of people like the review.
Got the official attendance next to me
there
for us from
5,000, like I said?
Yeah, we're close to 5.
It is.
Yeah, 5,000.
Beautiful.
5,000 people.
Nice.
Still some good seats,
Big numbers. There is still some good seats.
Might even be free after half time, I'm not sure. Sneak in the fire exit, maybe.
As Daniel Johnson goes to the line, which is what he was looking to do only moments before. Does shoot a lot from the clip. I think at one stage last week he was 11 of 11 against Norwood. He had like nearly 20 points just from the foul line and the three-point line. Well, we've got 10 games that he's played this year, which we will dig into a little bit more. Oh yeah. 48 of 57. He's shooting at 84% from the line, as we've just seen him just rim out that first one. Considering the teammate of his, Doyley, won the season at 82% with Everett Osborne, so had he played more than a handful of games, he might have won that award.
Minute 20 to go. Still sitting in that zone.
Yep. CJ just going to work. Still making them, I mean, that zone's doing exactly what Andy wants it to do. It's pushing them to shoot those shots out wide. I mean, even Sammy Johns' conversion before is still, you know, a 15-footer from outside the key. A lot of dribbling from Doyley, just trying to milk those fouls.
Great D from
He's not
Johnsy.
happy with it. Yeah, Johnsy got the arms out. But it is forcing them to shoot those long shots, which is limiting their scoring options at the moment.
Wants to take away those points in the paint, as we spoke about before the game. Points in the paint. It's the way the Tigers want to score.
I think the key then is they need to start getting it in quicker. They need to start running. This is a this is a low grinding game with very few fouls being called, which I don't have a problem with. I like the way that the refs are letting them just bang it out a little bit. But they need to start a little bit more run from both teams.
Not the sexiest game at the minute.
No, definitely not sexy. Doyley, nice
Dice back
yeah.
up. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice connection there from the two Adelaide NBL players.
As we add another dime into the jar.
Another dollar is.
Doyley, the difference at the moment, controlling the pace, setting things up, and just that hesitation dribble is really giving Southern a bit of a headache.
Good things are happening every time he touches it.
This should be the last play of the game. Johnsy, nice.
Here we go.
No, he's left a little bit left on the clock.
6 seconds to go.
Doyley can jet down the floor in a matter of seconds.
Oh,
no,
Richards
he's not going
just
to get
late.
it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
circus move,
No.
but too late.
Too late. As we bring it to the half, Southern by 2. Not exactly the game that I expected so far, but the game that I'm happy to watch.
Very low scoring.
We've got guys that are getting scores which would normally not be getting scores, and they seem to be the difference at the moment between. Phillips down this end for me is the key, and then down the other end, I mean, Sammy Johns has got to get in the game a little bit more. Brandon Bryan was good early, but now we're going outside. They're just not getting the stops and the
I think
shots.
the Eagles are just happy to junk it up. Junk
they're
it up,
junking, yeah.
zone it, keep them out of the paint, see what
yeah,
happens.
it's junky.
Simo'd be really happy with where they're at. I know they're 2 down, but he'd be pretty happy with where they're at the minute. DJ's missed a few easy ones on the rim, but I think Forrest will be happy. And then again, Tigers just got to sort out this zone at half time and they'll be off and running.
So there'll be plenty to chat about, and we'll just have to wait and see how the second one plays out. Statewide Super, bringing you the Premier League finals. Stay with us.
See you soon.
Have you thought about what your retirement looks like? Maybe overseas travel, a move to a place with a slower pace, or something else. Whatever your plan, will you have enough super? As your super team, we'll help you find and consolidate your super, expertly manage your money, and be there with you every step of the way. So whatever your retirement dreams, find out how much super you need with Statewide Super. Consider the applicable PDS before making an investment decision. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance.
away with that.
Yeah.
And then Brett into again. 35 has got a donkey. Gets up and gets down. Calvin's hurt him.
Welcome back, Frosty. How's the hot dog?
Good halftime hot dog. Yep,
Nice
the foot
work.
long. Got to go
work,
the foot
mate.
long.
So Statewide Super, of course, bringing you this one. Couple of quick shout-outs. Obviously, big boonies at home watching. Probably with the shirt off, having a flex.
Yeah, or washing his clothes on his stomach, something similar.
Yeah, nice set abs. And then Aussie Munzberg, we know, is at home having a look as well. So halftime stats, Lukey Phillips, as I said, 7.7 rebounds for the Eagles. Doing a really good job, bit of a cameo. But I think you'll continue that. If he rocks 14 and 14,
That's a successful night.
mate, the Eagles will go a long way to winning this. Teasy only 2 of 11 from the field. I expect that won't continue, and we'll start to see him convert on a few.
Yep, I agree. It's not going to last all night.
And then Doyle, as we said, having a big influence. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Every time he touches it, something's happening.
Yep. He's definitely the influencer. I mean, DJ's got a lot of the pressure, but Doyley's holding that ball and he's controlling the game.
And then, yeah, as we said, the last one there, DJ, 10 points. The man who apparently played in skate shoes at Hillcrest for 2 seconds.
Allegedly.
Allegedly played in skate shoes.
Cat rolled up with a deck and he was a half pipe short of Tony Hawk. I mean, he was yeah. What can we say?
Yeah, someone said he'd left the scooter outside the Dairy next minute. And then for the Tigers, Johnsey's got 11. CJ Turnage, 8 points, 8 rebounds.
Starting to make a turn in the game, that's for sure.
Mays, 2 points, 10 rebounds and 2 big blocks.
Which I think he's actually got more block shots than that. But,
I think he does too. And then both teams shooting at around 39%, so not the percentage both would want. They'd want that above 40, 45, especially Dino with the paint points. And Tigers leading the glass 29-20.
So a few more shout-outs, a few people over in the US staying up and watching the game. Shout-outs to all you guys, any fans. Shout-out to all the mamas that are home with the kids, including my wife.
Shout-out to Jalen Richards, import from Forestville's family in Arizona. Greg Mays' family in Chicago. And as we said earlier, CJ's family in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Hope CJ Senior, is enjoying the coverage.
So I've had a couple of people tune in and say messy game, junky game. 100% agree with you. It just seems to be who can make the best of that junk. At the moment, the Tigers are just staying ahead narrowly by 2 points. But the last scores, I mean, they've had 8, 10 points in the last maybe 11 minutes of play. Whereas Doyley, on the other hand, is making things happen for Forestville. He's got his boot open, he's backed up to the garage sale, and he is selling junk like no one's business at the moment. He's making the best of it.
We can't underestimate it, what a good point guard can do in a grand final. And as we said, Hammer down the other end's not going to do too much. He's already got his 3 points, so expect Doyley to kick on and press these Eagles on.
Especially in a game where we expected height and the paint to be the controlling factor. It's Doyley that's making the difference. As we go back to the starters for both teams.
Here we go. Second half.
Johnsey making it early.
Good early touch for Johnsey.
Let's just go rim out again as Phillips chalks up another rebound.
You've got to finish those in the grand final, Frost. Sorry, but that's a 2-foot floater with no one there. That's got to go down.
And we'll wait and see whether we get another 2.5 minute break before we see a score in the quarter. Physical.
2-man action.
Yep.
Double team now.
Oh, nice. And it's worked. It's
Double team by the Tigers.
Paid off.
Alley-oop coming up. Oh. Tried it.
Yep,
Knew it was coming.
And Andy's not happy with it.
Andy's not happy?
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, he's not happy.
Dude,
I don't know why.
Andy could have won Powerball during the week and got 100 million, and he still wouldn't be happy.
Still be walking the lines.
He would be hating it. He'd have something wrong with 100 million.
Johnsey trying to make things happen. They're talking about walking on the line. He's dancing on it there.
He was close.
Yeah.
Vanessa all over that one though, and he was in.
Oh, Scrappy again. The team's just got to settle in.
I reckon that was for Mays. Richards upstairs.
Yeah, nice. That's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
No one's going to challenge him. You got to go to the rack.
No. Big shout out to the reserves championship coach from during the week, Matty Atkins from the Woodville Warriors. Got it done with a win over the Tigers on Tuesday night. I know he's watching.
Brandon Bryan trying to replicate the first quarter, as he does.
Well, Hammer gave it up on the other side, and good swing.
And Brandon's pointing out into the crowd already. You just got to make those stick a few more, big fella. You got another half to go. Love to see you getting up early. Is Doyley really making it work hard?
Short arms that on the front of the rim. Here comes Johnsy.
Yeah, he's got to go at the rack on that. Oh, come on. Not even looking. Jordan-esque.
Gee whiz, mate. He's cocky.
Just throw it up there.
Oh, mate, I know I'm getting fouled. I'll just toss it up.
Yeah, just chuck it in.
Got the white camo socks on. That's a good look.
Where? I can't see him.
Brandon Bryan. No, you can't.
No.
That's right. Walked into that one.
That's terrible.
My bad.
That is terrible.
Speaking of shoes, what are these things Lukey Phillips is wearing? What are they, size 28?
Yep, they're flippers.
They are massive.
Yep. Converting. Going to be key.
Good work, Brandon.
Already we've seen more fouls called in the last minute and a half than we almost did in the whole last quarter.
Mate, that first half was lightning quick. Not much called. As you said, let's let them play.
And I'm happy for that. Happy to let it play. T's trying early to get on the glass. Oh,
2 of 11.
2 of 11. Now goes 2 of 12.
Here we go. Let's keep counting.
Brandon feeling it. Feeling something.
Feeling something. Hey, shut that door up there, someone.
Feeling
hey, champ,
something.
shut that door. Oh, mate.
Definitely wasn't that shot.
No. Bit breezy outside. I can see that top door open. Something blew that one off.
Shout out down to Mount Gambier as we see some of the Pioneers logging on to get a catch of view.
Yeah.
Tom Daly, Eric Burden, welcome aboard, guys. You guys know what it's like to play and win in this competition.
Yes, they do.
DJ, fade away. 2 to go. Got to secure. Phillips putting in the work.
Here comes Johnsy.
And already we see the Tigers a little bit more on the run than previously. As Mays makes that one bounce in. Doesn't make the same mistake as before, letting it roll out.
Hammer with a nice little flip to CJ. Let's get CJ moving on the points end of the on the table, and these Tigers can extend that lead.
And another shout out to long-time Eagles member, Brad Newley. Welcome aboard.
Brad Newley,
Once
nice.
again, knows what it's like to play in this sort of a competition, and a lot better, might I add.
Yes, he does.
Oh, you had him up.
He did, he did.
Yeah, he had him up. Sold it.
Needed to rip him through.
Yeah, sold it. Oh, got to finish.
Oh, Dawley tried to sell that.
As Simo tries to sell a foul from the sideline like a beggar, as Tees goes hard and draws the foul.
Well, Teasy can't score from the field. Maybe he can from the foul line.
Whatever you got to do.
Teasy's 80% for the season, 68 of 85.
As Andy Simons pleading for an unsportsmanlike on Adam Doyle there.
Turn it up, Andy. Come on, bro.
And being told to hush up by Nate.
Dino gives him the tech sign, and they have a little giggle and move on.
Tees.
Of course, Teasy averages 23.73 points a game.
Yeah, we're not seeing it tonight.
No.
Someone's got the glad wrap on the ring for him.
He leads this team in scoring. One other thing we failed to mention, these two coaches, very, very good friends. Part of the coaching posse. And they probably talk, I won't lie, 10 to 15 times a day on Facebook Messenger. But I think the banter stopped at about 4 o'clock when the seriousness started.
As we just saw Tees take the glad wrap off finally and sink one through for the first time in this half.
Could open it up for him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good
Too
hands.
much. Yeah, kicking
Richards,
the ball.
good
Yeah,
hands.
that's a turnover. Nice, Richards. No subs yet.
No.
Almost 4 minutes down.
I thought he'd have a little more trust in Mikey Harris with the year that he's had, but he's clearly going to roll with the veteran Sixers and play these guys through 40.
Yeah, someone's going to have to mix it up eventually. At the moment, we're just we are trading. No one's really making a good run at things.
Well, it did.
Yeah.
Good move.
Oh, that's tough.
Good finish.
That is tough. What is he, 6'10"?
Yeah, he's a good 6'10".
6'10", and I mean, you throw those arms up, that's a tough shot.
6'10"
That's a high release as we see the replay here. Just patient, back and down, swing over,
Great
and
job.
just enough to get it over defensive player Mays.
He's got to fade and create a bit of distance, otherwise Mays putting that in the third row, but he's automatic from here.
Just to tie it up. Yep. DJ at home in this stadium.
Yep.
As the Forestville 36ers tie it up, 40 apiece.
Got his own car park out front, apparently.
Yep, good.
Oh,
That's
yeah, great
nice.
job.
Good vision.
Hammer.
Good vision from Hammer Time.
Hammer Time getting it done. As we said, he's already got his 3 points a game. He's just dropping dimes now.
Tease Bryan, good matchup there. I like that.
D-Day Johns just having a bit of a hit.
Good motion from Forestville, just leaving. Phillips just found himself naked in the keyway there. Just couldn't quite convert. Doyley with the rip, just padding out those stats a little bit more as well.
Two-man game again.
Yeah.
Doyle with the floater.
That hesitation and the floater can't quite make it work.
Gives himself the big aggressive hand slap. Oh, he wants it.
No, he's thought about it. He's someone's left the door open again. That's
that.
almost travel.
Oh,
yep, patient. Good
beautiful
patient.
move.
Good little step through.
The slow 1-2 step.
Yeah, real step through. As Tease tries to replicate the other end, Brandon Bryan just strips it.
He blocked that from below his waist.
Strips it.
Is that a block shot or a steal?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't get the ball back. I'm going with block shot.
Oh.
DJ tries to convert
Gee,
from out
three.
wide. Oh, Phillips working hard under there.
Working hard.
Gets the ball back for him.
Poor fella, just needs another 5 to 10 kilos.
And another few years experience.
Oh, mate.
Mate.
He has been fast-tracked this year like you
Going
wouldn't
to be a beast.
believe. Yeah, it'd be fantastic for him.
DJ just working. Getting Mays into a couple of fouls now.
Yeah, DJ starting to put the ball on the floor and rip through instead of back down. Just making Mays guard him different ways. Mays is second. Here comes Mikey Harris. Here comes Mike. And remember last week, Mike did nothing until halfway or the beginning of the fourth and then blew Norwood away. So Mike at any time can go off.
Can go off. Yep.
Scored 22 points off the bench last week, Mike. DJ misses the first. Very unusual. As we said, 84% from the season. Hits the second.
Yep. And a bit of insight from Nate Strempel.
What's he saying?
The seasoned caller of games and sports teams alike. And we'll do your school time motivational speaks as, just another missed one.
Mikey Harris with a rebound.
Just looking at the fast break points, not a lot in it. Both teams, very few fast break points, which is surprising as Doyle just gets on the rack again.
Very good.
Opening this game up. I'm going to say he's more valuable at the moment than DJ.
He is at the minute. He's playing really well, controlling things at the defensive end with his voice as well.
Oh, we could have had that.
No, Hammer does not want to shoot it.
Should though. 2 feet out. Brandon will. We know he will.
Oh, the door's closed again. Finally, someone shut that door. Good shot. Good shot.
No, I said he would be the difference. All he needs to hit is a few of them, and I think he's up to 4 now.
They got to go out to him. He'll put the next one on the deck.
Southern by 4. Just under 4 to go. Just patient, just making it work.
And
Mays doing nothing but just holding his hands about
hustled
14
him out of that
feet in the air.
Uh-oh.
Yep, CJ going to work. Oh! Way to draw the foul, way to step through. As Harris commits with that left hand in the air, you know he's not coming back over.
No, that's awesome. We got this...
See that replay from Doyley there? Just quick, just lightning quick.
I've looked at this stat twice. I've looked at it 3 times.
Yep.
Calvin Turnage from the foul line this year, 42%.
42?
36 of 85. And he's gone against the grain because he's at least going to hit 50% right here.
Yeah, I'm not feeling he would have been that low. There you go.
He's
No, he's
100
converting
there.
tonight.
Fantastic.
Converting tonight.
I can't keep up with the Nathan Strempel Texas. There's so many of them coming through.
No, he loves it. I'm sure he'd like to be here.
Gee whiz, another great bald man. Go to the same barber. DJ's not one to
looking
catch.
to double now.
Yeah,
Looking
it's
to
good.
double, just get it out of his hands, but you're going to leave Phillips
That's
naked
where
under
it's
there.
going.
Yeah.
And that's Norwood's mistake last week.
Yeah.
With Lukey Phillips just getting some easy touches under the basket. They rotate out of that double team, and he hurts you.
Brandon Bryan. Oh, as CJ just comes flying over the top.
Mikey Harris.
Doyley can get on.
There,
Yeah.
there he is again.
There he is.
There he is again.
Doyley just absolutely picking this team apart now.
Yep. Phillips has got to have, what's that, 9, 11. He's already got 11.
Yep.
Oh! Upstairs!
And that is your Kodak moment.
There he goes, Greg
That
Mays.
was nice. Just a seal in there. All he needed was just that second, that elevation. That's the athleticism we talked about. But Doyley
keeping a
just
minute, but as
MVP performance.
single-handed as he is, the Tigers are still leading by 2.
Yeah.
So let's see if they pick this zone apart better than they did in the first half.
As we see no change at the moment. Hammer
From the corner.
Yep.
No
Hezzy
good.
didn't want it.
No. You can see it on his face
As
when
we
he
see
shot
no
it.
great change, we've seen Tees take a break in this quarter for a few minutes now, and Forestfield just still chipping away. Harris
Here he comes.
wants it.
First
Can't
shot of-
get off.
First shot of the game.
First shot of the game.
Bench was up and about, ready to
Yep.
go.
Ready to get ready.
Even Majuk stood up. Eight
Yep,
seconds.
nice move. Oh, there's
Defense
you would
straight
think-
up.
Oh, he's got to be contact.
Oh, he's gone to yak it again.
Just throw it down on anything
Whatever.
that moves.
He whiz.
That is awesome.
I like the way a player like that just shakes his head like, man, I make them. I
Yep.
should make them, as
Yeah.
we see in the replay on the last one. Lukey Phillips looking real tired.
Here it is as we see that lob coming in. Just Mays, just athleticism out of control. Doyley takes a rest, minute 38 in the
This will be
quarter.
his rest.
This will be his rest.
He
This is all
might
he's
sit a
getting.
minute,
Yeah.
2 minutes into the last, and then he's in for the rest of the game.
As we said, Tees will step back in and carry that ball
Yep.
in his absence. But huge game for him so far.
Cody and Burnsy back on. Lukey Phillips just cleans up a cheap rebound on his way to his double-double.
As we see, how about that? As we see a set
Yes.
from Forestville that turns into a 36er connection, surprisingly.
Burnsy with a good rebound. Yes, that connection. Hard to go away from the connection. There's about 9 of them in the team. Things starting to, as I thought, slow down a little bit with
Yep.
the guys playing some big minutes.
Yeah, big minutes. As CJ's just absolutely
Is that
double
I
dribble.
was
Yeah, you
gonna
can't
say,
do that.
Mate, who are you trying to fool?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Mate, Simo nodding his head.
Yeah.
Imagine they didn't call that. Simo would have lost his mind.
Yeah, he would have gone on. He would have run on the court.
He would have got.
Yep.
He would have got out there.
Yep.
Richards running the point. This will be an on-ball window, some two-sided action on the other side.
Yep.
Yep, here it
Yep,
comes.
Here it comes.
Little flare and back to the 2-6er boys.
As we see Harris trying to get into this game.
Yes.
Yep.
Gave up
and
the 3
struggling.
to dribble into a long 2.
As we see Harris and Tees at this time, still trying to make it happen. Johnson. Sorry, Johns. Yeah, plenty of time.
Post up, CJ.
Yeah, it's going up.
His jump shot's not
Yep,
great. He
it's
needs to
going
get in
up.
the key.
Yep.
Oh,
As Cody
well done,
comes over the
Cody.
top, that was huge.
That's ruck action. That's
Yeah,
his
that is,
football.
that is.
That's those football skills coming out.
As we'll see Johns hold it up and try and milk this clock for everything that it's worth.
4 seconds differential. Oh!
Top finish.
Got his own glass.
Got it back,
Finished
and
it.
that's going to finish the quarter.
Right on the Tigers.
As Burns gets one. No, not enough time. Good.
Tigers
like
by
it.
4 at 3/4 time.
Anyone's game at the moment. 2 baskets. Happy with that? Yeah, loving it. Statewide Super, bringing you the Premier League finals.
Can't thank them enough.
Yep.
Have you thought about what your retirement looks like? Maybe overseas travel, a move to a place with a slower pace, or something else. Whatever your plan, will you have enough super? As your super team, we'll help you find and consolidate your super, expertly manage your money, and be there with you every step of the way. So whatever your retirement dreams, find out how much super you need with Statewide Super. Consider the applicable PDS before making an investment decision. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance.
No, when it's done, just wrap it up. I haven't been asked to stay for the presentation, so...
We're not even going to go through the stats?
No, you can go through the stats.
Are we back on?
No, you're muted at the moment.
Okay, good. So just a couple other retirements this year, Frosty, of course. Big Nads, Adam Miller from the Woodville Warriors hung him up halfway through the season, and I'm pretty sure Bowers did as well for Sturt. Got his 300th game
Bowers
in.
done, and now he's quite literally flying over the world. I think taking a job as a pilot in Hong Kong or something similar.
And yet to get any news out of West Adelaide, but possibly we would think Blake Trustlove's had enough.
I seem to think that Blake Trustlove's going to go around till the end of time.
Gee, he's 52 this year.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
No, it's not.
No, it's nothing.
Here we go, Frost, last quarter.
As we've just had something kick into the speakers in here. Sorry about that. So fourth quarter, 1 to go. Anyone's game at the moment. 4 points in it. T's trying desperately to get on the board. Oh, just can't convert tonight. Can't convert. It's like Drimmick last year for Southern. Just couldn't quite get into the game.
2 of 14. 2 of 14 from the field for T's.
Oh,
kept
that's
the foot
flop.
down, that's a charge.
Interesting.
Just some quick stats up to 3/4 time. DJ for the Eagles, 18 points. Adam Doyle's got 12 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And Luke Phillips, 9 points, 10 rebounds.
Huge. Absolutely huge.
For the Tigers at the other end, Greg Mays, 6 points, 12 rebounds. 13 points for Sam Johns, 7 rebounds. Calvin Turnage, 14 points and 9 rebounds. And Brandon Bryan, 13 points for himself. Both teams still shooting at around the 40% mark.
Just they're giving T's nothing here at the moment. Cody is wearing him like a cheap suit.
It is indeed.
Tailor made. He's got to shoot that. Had to. No time left on the clock there.
2 of 15.
As we give a shout out to Pekka in
Adam
Queensland.
Peck.
Welcome aboard, Peck.
Just had a baby girl during the week. Good on your Peck man. Or as he likes to call himself, Jimmy Jump Shot. Another rebound for Luke Phillips.
Yeah. Oh, Cody trying to make it work. Can't quite hold it. Doyley. Just relentless. Just relentless. Keeping him on his back.
Doing everything he can to keep him in it.
The way to the rack.
Everything he can.
When we're talking about putting it in the paint at the moment, Forestville are doing what Southern wanted to do to them. And that's just pound away inside at the moment.
Tigers by 2.
Burnsy just can't quite convert. Someone's ripping the board again off to Doyley. A little two-sided.
Expect DJ to get a lot of shots in this quarter.
He hasn't had any already?
A lot more. Loves posting up.
We're going to see the double. We're going to see the double.
Loves
They've got to
posting
look out
up.
for Phillips though. Yeah, here comes the double.
3 meters out.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's tough.
That is tough. Bailed him out too.
Bailed him out.
Fading, shot clock running down, nowhere to go. That's a bailout.
Dino, hands on his head. This ain't a game of heads down, thumbs up, mate. This is tough.
That's a white line bailout, that one.
Quite literally milliseconds on the clock there.
Nothing. Probably should have just gone hands up, let him fade. He was going nowhere. .77% foul shooter. 62 of 80 for the season. He's had a quiet one tonight. He's only got the 2. I think he's only got the 2 points, the 3 assists, -11 with Richards on the court.
but converted.
For an import, you need more.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I mean, you're quite lucky in that you're not expecting a lot of him.
No,
though.
you're not. He's a role-playing import, but a little bit more wouldn't go astray.
Yeah. Especially in the absence of other players when they're not able to convert on any given night.
E.g. tees till 15.
Yeah. Shake and bake from Richards. Out to Doyley.
Oh,
Ooh,
Doyley.
toes on the line. Maybe.
Johnsy.
Not happy.
Oh, here we go. Lean in again. Crowd not happy.
Yeah, crowd's not happy. Bench not happy. No one's happy.
Tiger
I
faithful.
love it. It's
Firing
rough.
up.
CJ.
Oh, with the bang. Oh, he
It's
just
open.
pulls the fake arrow out of the back.
The bank is open. That's ugly, but we'll take it. It's like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's good.
Oh, I can picture CJ Turnage Sr. jumping off the couch at home. Pizza everywhere. Popcorn spilled.
Yeah, it's just, there's nothing, you can't do anything else.
No.
He's not getting fouls. He's straight up like an arrow.
Back to DJ.
Frustrated.
That's his 20, 21, 22 looks already.
That's what makes him that guy, though.
That's it.
6 minutes 30 to go in this game. As Southern desperately try to find what they've
Johnsy,
had
super
all
close.
season. Super
Simo
close.
not happy. Vanessa shakes her head, but they get the violation anyway. Simo yelling at Doyley. 41. Here it comes.
Yep.
Whatever 41 is, we're about to see it.
I'm anticipating it may be a sixer connection.
I think so. Another $1 there to Ryan Meakin.
Yep.
Beautiful. Tigers by 1, 6 minutes 20 to go. DJ to Doyle, out to Tees.
Tees now hesitating on those shots. Has pulled something a little bit harder.
Here it
Makes
comes.
it go.
3 of 15.
Here we go. He's off. As he throws his hands out.
That was a 36 of threesome.
That was awesome. Yep, he's off and running now. Tigers are going to have to
Look
put a lid
out.
on it as Forestville take the lead by 1 for the first time in this game. We start to see the momentum shift.
He's up and about Tees. He just threw a forearm into Mays to say, hey, I'm in the game, brother. Here I come.
As the Eagles fans start to get a little more boisterous.
Kids in the front row. I'm not sure what dance that is. It's a cross between a shimmy and a Macarena. And they're in the zone again. Bang in the corner. Brandon Bryan keeps shooting it from where I can't see.
As we see the Southern fans get up and about, known for the way that they travel this year.
Oh, they travel hard.
Packing out stadiums. There was more of them at Wavell than there was Forestville during the year. And I think we'll see more of them here as well.
Oh, he doesn't want it. Bronson. Didn't look like he wanted that one. That's his first attempt from 3 for the game, and in she goes.
As we start to see 5 minutes to go in the quarter, every shot now is huge. Every shot is big in a game with only 60 points like this.
Who tightens up, who stays loose? That's the big question. As Brandon Bryan goes again for 3.
No good. CJ,
Gets his hand on
instrumental,
it.
just enough. Just a tip, which still counts.
Brandon
And he
with the
still wants
fadeaway.
it with the fadeaway.
Wants the
Huge.
foul.
He
Looks
wants
at
the
Nathan
foul.
Whelan to say, hey, how about the N1? You ain't getting it, son.
Tees, back in the game, taking the lid off. Feed to DJ. We just see that curl from Doyle, which has been so effective, just dragging people out of the way. Head down, bum up, away
Stay down.
goes. Mays just getting it the hell out.
Johnsy.
Tries to keep it alive,
Well
and
done.
does.
Get out of the way.
Here we
he
go,
comes.
one-on-one. Spin. Nope, taking it straight at him.
Nice floater.
Oh,
Lucky
lucky.
Phillips. Just
Very
getting a hand on
lucky,
it.
yeah.
That's all you need to do. Just keep it alive.
And that's where the refs have let that play at the moment. They're letting those ones that are a little bit over the back, a little more controversy during the air travel.
Oh.
Yeah, he's walking.
And
He's
with 4
walking.
minutes to go, this is where clock management's going to be important.
Yeah.
Both these coaches
Yeah.
really switched on. No timeouts used. Here's
Yeah.
the first one. Because as you know, if you don't use your first timeout within 2 minutes to go in the game, you lose it.
Yep.
Simo says, I'm taking mine now. And he's got no fouls on the board either. So 4 minutes to go, clock management going to be vital. These two guys are very strategic and expect them to use those timeouts really well.
You see a bit of frustration from both teams coming into that timeout now. You see, we saw DJ during that replay, we saw DJ and Tees and Andy all going over to the ref saying, hey, come on, give us a little something. And at the same time down the other end, we've got Dino just putting his hands in the air in absolute disbelief of what calls are being made.
Mate,
So,
Andy's hoping if I've worked them long enough during the game, I'm going to get a call inside the last 4 minutes.
Sure.
I'm just working it.
Whereas I don't think that's going to be the case. We've got 2 fouls in this quarter. We've had 6 minutes of play and we've got 2 fouls.
Yeah.
Both to Southern Tigers, none to Forestville. So I don't know how either team can be complaining at this stage when the game, I think, has been called the same way the entire time, and it's made for a good, strong, physical game of basketball, albeit quick. I mean, we're racing through, but...
It's no wonder there's 320 people at home watching.
Yeah.
And there's got to be at least 6,000 people here now.
Easily.
At least 6,000 people.
Easily.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
6,000? Easy.
Yeah.
Chelsea,
6, yeah.
from BSA,
Yeah.
she's just given me the nod. It's at least 6.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what happened. Maybe some of the local residents heard what was going on and rushed over.
Well, shout out to all of the VIPs that are sitting courtside with all their fancy drinks, their cocktails, their suits, you know.
If only we were one of them, Frost.
No,
Here we go. A little bit of full court pressure here by the Eagles. And it paid off.
I think we've got Calvin Senior's just chipped in on the Facebook feed here. He doesn't believe that the score's right. We'll have to
what's he
we'll
saying?
have a look over.
Scoreboard says 60-59.
As we see DJ go again, isn't right. They didn't give CJ the 3 for the backboard shot. It was worth...
that was a 2, I thought.
Really?
I thought he had his foot on the line, Mr. Senior.
Really?
I did.
Okay. I thought it was a 3, but... well, what can you say? I think it should have been worth 3 anyway.
Indeed. Ooh. Rolled that one over the front of the rim. I think it's just good that he's tuning in.
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Not sure what time it is in Michigan, but doesn't matter. That's
a rarity.
as we said, 84%. 84% from the field. Unlike DJ to miss that.
As we see both teams going back to their starting 5, expect to see them play out the last 3.5 minutes here. Tees, floater, running. Phillips working hard.
Did well to keep it alive.
Oh, DJ just popping it. Thought he had a bit more time than that then.
Indeed he did.
Especially when he's been just pivotal getting in as we see Dino use that timeout now to savour the others.
As we just take a quick selfie for us as well, send that one off to Jacob Rigoni, who's just gotten out of bed in the States. Good work. Yeah, here we go. Again, clock management has to use the timeout. If it gets to the 2-minute mark, he's going to lose it. So
yeah, we're definitely going to see. We're going to see him use all of them. We've got another
100%.
We've got another 4 to go in the last 3 minutes here, so you can expect this last 3 minutes to go as long as the rest of the game, practically.
both coaches are well prepared. They'd have their end game scenarios ready to roll. They would have practiced them during the week, if not all year. Yeah. And Andy Simon's known for the end-of-game plays that he can draw up because, of course, they were out at Hillcrest. The game was over. North Adelaide had the lead, 8 up, minute and a half to go, and Andy pulls it out of the bag with a couple of advancements and plays that got him over the line, and, of course, here today.
I think you let him ride it out.
I agree. So big question there from Nathan Stremble. What do? Do you let Tees keep shooting? Of course you do.
Of course you do.
He's 24 points for the year. He's got them to this point.
Yep.
He gets to shoot whatever he wants.
Yep. This is his home stadium.
It is. It's his home court. It's a home game.
He's hit plenty of shots here. And as I said, both teams running with their starting 5. I don't anticipate either will make any subs now for the rest of the game.
Nah, this is it.
The starting 5 for Southern at the moment have each played 18, 19 games throughout the finals and the minor rounds. So they know how each other plays. They're going to be able to find each other in the breakdowns when things start to come down the clock. As we see CJ, just grown man.
Just not stopping that. No. The elbow swung over the top of his head as he hits that little 5-footer. Tigers up 2.
Two-man, Doyley just breaking it down. The difference. Doyley, the
That's
difference.
too easy.
Yes, too easy.
He
They haven't adjusted.
He hardly used the screen properly, got himself in the lane
No.
and just finished that too easy.
No, I anticipate a little bit more of adjustment from both of the Southern guards there to realise that that's
Staying
what's
in the
happening.
zone, though.
Yeah, which is nice. It's working for him.
Not coming out of it. He might ride this thing out in the zone, to be honest.
Oh, nice. Good hands.
DJ with the skill.
Mays
And
not happy.
pretty sure Mays has lost the contact lens again.
Get back in D, big boy. Come on.
We
That's
need
it.
Tease. 3 ball.
Oh, Brandon Mine, rip it down.
Forestville bench were up and about with that one. A few towels getting ready to be waved. Premature horn set coming here for the Tigers.
And shout out to May's mum listening in
Beautiful.
on the live feed.
Brandon Bryant again.
From that corner, it's huge.
He is loving that corner.
Huge.
I think he got here early and put a bit of tape on the ground and
What
said,
is he,
"I
6
will be-
from 9?
I'll be shooting from there all night, Frost."
That's his. He has
They've ridden
owned
him.
that corner.
You've called it early. They have written him. Johnsy
Johnson
just stayed
with
at
the stare
home.
down.
Had his hand on the ball. No foul. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Tension starting to rise a little bit more. Southern by 3, minute 30 to go. That was amazing, D. And loves the stare down. NBA, that's a tech foul. But we love it. We're not in the NBA. Two-man
again.
game. Daniel
DJ.
Jones. Oh, huge.
3
Big.
ball.
Yep.
Turners with the rebound.
And secures it. Tough position for Mitch Creek, who's sitting in the stands apparently. Does he support the old team or does he support the 36er teammates?
He goes old team, guaranteed.
Goes the old
Yeah,
team.
He's Tigers.
And
He's
shout outs to him as well. Best of luck with the NBA contract.
Tigers through and through. Oh, he didn't want it.
Yeah, he didn't want it.
Straight back inside. Oh, that's
yeah,
a great
working hard.
move. Oh! Big finish, Turnage. We know the old man's up and about in Michigan on that
moment.
one. That's why you get out of bed to watch your son
the
play.
ball, that man is sweaty and working hard. Huge.
That's a fantastic move late in the game for
You
a
did
guy
say
that's
he
had
would
no
be the
rest.
difference. You did say he would be a bit of a difference.
Simo's just picked up the whiteboard, walked over to the bench, and no doubt said, "This goes in, I'll take a timeout."
We are in overtime territory at the moment. He needs to sink this. He's
does
got
indeed.
to stretch it out.
I said he was 42%. He's let that one go. Simo wanted his timeout, but he ain't needing it. Let's see what they come up with here. They're going straight back to the 2-man. 10 seconds.
Oh, that's big. He's got a hand on it.
Big rebound, Brandon Bryant.
Oh, Brandon Bryant.
Had his legs taken out.
Yep.
Now this is where, that's only the second foul for Forestville with 39 seconds left. They're going to have to get a couple fouls to get to the point where they get the Tigers on the line so they can get the ball back. But that 2 foul count could hurt them. There's the third, so they've got to rack them up quick.
Yep.
Get themselves into the bonus territory
And
so
you
they
got-
can get the ball back.
You've got to do it now.
Yep.
You're running out of time.
You'll see another quick foul here, and that won't be shots. It's only the third. I think he'll expect to get a foul. There it is. So now they're in bonus territory, knowing that the next foul means they have to shoot. And that's the end of Hammer, and here comes Burnsy. Mike Harris coming in now for Richards. Bit of pressure on Mike. Hey, Mike, hit us a couple of threes, mate, and get us out of trouble.
Yep, I think so. And I think probably Burns for the same reasons.
Yep.
Subbed in just to draw it out because as we saw Hamish on that wing there, didn't want to shoot the ball.
Nope.
Can shoot it, but didn't want to. So now we're looking at Hamish going to the line.
So we've brought in Hamish Burns and taken Hamish Stout out. Hamish, who went out, shoots it at 35%. He's almost doubled his chances. He brings in Burnsy. He shoots it at 65. Good coaching.
Good coaching as we see Hammer about to come back in if both of these are successful too.
Yep. One for defense, one for offense. Ooh, with the miss. Simo will call a timeout. He's sitting there drawing up a play, as we can see.
Yep.
Next to Tuck. Tuck's giving the nod of approval. Missed them both.
That's tough. He's now going to have to back it up in defense. Harrison Burns, 2 shooters.
Doyley for 3.
Doyley, big,
No
huge.
good. Johnson with the rebound.
Yep. Get
You
the foul.
expect to get hit. Just grab that rebound, get it under your chin. Expect to get hit. Go and hit 2 foul shots.
Yep. Won and lost from the line at the moment.
Yep.
as we'll see another timeout happen straight after these free throws.
And Hammer back in for defence, Burnsy to the bench. You got to play the percentages though, even though he missed them.
And we see the Southern crowd on their feet.
Johnsie's 80% for the season. They're up and about.
That's why he's in the All-Star 5.
Dino's looking for redemption from last year, of course. Corey McLean and the Bearcats took this game from him. And he hits them both.
As we go to a timeout, Andy Simons got to draw up 19 years of wisdom in this timeout. He's got to convert. If they don't convert on this, I'm going as far as to say that it's going to be called.
He has to go 3 ball. There's no
Has to.
I don't think there's time to go 2 and foul. It's 7 points. He's got to go for a 3. And then what do we see Dino do? Do we switch everything? Do we sit the zone? Do we not guard the inbounder? All these things go through a coach's head at this timeout. Do you put your big Maze? Does Maze go to the inbounder? 6'10", long arms. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, don't be surprised if he gives the ball to Daniel Johnson on the wing. As we've seen in games in this very stadium, and we've heard his teammates on the Sixers talk about, he is happy to take those big-time shots. This is a big-time shot. So don't be surprised if it goes to him. We're going to be expecting Doyley, we're going to be expecting Harris, and even to a certain extent we're going to see Tees as well. But,
Johnson, Doyle, Harris, all shoot the 3 ball at over 40%, and Tees shoots it at 32. Here we go.
Somebody's saying 25 is not enough time. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's no Tracy McGrady in the stadium here, but 25 seconds is a long time.
A 3 ball here and a foul. A 3 ball foul. Dino will call a timeout after that, but if it goes in, I think Dino advances it anyway.
I think those people gamble responsibly with the sports bet odds at 176 are loving that the Southern Tigers are up by that margin at the moment.
Too much time. Too much. 7 seconds it took.
Yeah, too long.
Rebound Maze.
Rip it.
CJ, get rid of it. You shoot it at 40. That's the end of it.
That's it. That's the end of it. Game. Holding it. Holding it.
The best team all year. The team that finished top.
Deservedly.
Dean Nyberg built this group early on.
6.4 seconds remaining in this game. Southern are going to take out 2018 statewide Super Premiers.
Tigers crowd are up. CJ gets one of these. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. I don't think Simo's calling a timeout. He's got no playbook in his hand. I think he's letting it roll.
8 points, 6.4. Not going to happen.
I think he knows when he's done.
Yep, he's done.
He's missed it anyway.
Let it play out.
The Tigers have got it.
Play out.
The team that finished top. They've overcome the Sixer boys.
Tigers fans, redemption from last year. They're 2 from 3 in the last 3 years.
And Dean Nyberg casually walks over and shakes Andy Simon's hand. Not a whole lot of joy, but I tell you what, there's a tattoo coming on the other ankle later tomorrow.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is. He's got a tattoo on the ankle from a championship 2 years ago. Guarantee you either adds a number to it or he gets another one on the other ankle. It's all about tattoos and rings down at Tigerland.
Tigerland. As DJ finishes off with another free throw, I don't know where that happened. We lost that somewhere in there. But
low scoring, 70-64. But the Tigers have got it done. Well done to them.
Great effort to Forestville. Just couldn't quite get that gel, couldn't get that chemistry. They had a couple of players hitting really early. Doyley, I think, kept them in that game for a lot of it. Obviously, DJ, an absolute monster, can play this game, was always going to contribute.
You just ask yourself if you have someone like DJ for the whole year, which is hard to do. He goes to Argentina, he plays a couple of games in skate shoes, but again, you have a guy like DJ, maybe you don't come from 4th or 5th, but the Eagles did well. They won knockout game after knockout game, week after week, but they did run into a very, very good Tiger team today. We
did call it. I said, I was saying to you, Southern Tigers by single digits. So I'm pretty happy with that prediction. I think the team that's been the most consistent, the minor premiers, they only dropped 2 during the year, one to Norwood, one to a Forestville team that fronted a slightly different group to this.
Yeah.
But no surprises as always. We just get the thumbs up from Geordie Dodman.
Geordie Dodman, as we said, goes out on a high. We're pretty sure it's his last game. He's going to get himself a ring. He's done well.
He's done very well. Yeah, he's done very well. Those instrumental minutes for him real early on when Mays went out and lost his ear or something similar, a bit of a blood rule.
Just waiting for those final stats to come over here and we'll run through them. And then we'll pick our MVP. We might not be quick enough if they announce it from mid-court, but
early thoughts?
I'm thinking Turnage.
I'm thinking Turnage.
I'm thinking he just
not,
influenced the whole game.
Sammy Johns had some good points though.
He did.
Brandon Bryan put up a few numbers, but I think consistently across the board, rebounds, just fingers in the way of rebounds and passes. Just some big defensive stops as well.
I'll just bring up the live stats while Doyley gives his speech.
Good effort to our fellas. I mean, we're trying our hardest. We couldn't go any way. But when we put in the work all year, we'll be back there next year. So keep your heads high, fellas. Simo.
Got stats coming at you in a moment, folks.
Any second. Really tight last quarter, 17-15 for the Tigers. But as we thought, plenty of minutes into the Tiger boys. Johnsy, 15 points and 10 rebounds. Brandon Bryan, of course, 21.
21 points, but you look at CJ there, 21 as well.
21
a monster on the board.
21
rebounds.
47% as Doyley runs through his players.
Chuck a couple of assists in there as well.
Not much off the bench, a couple of minutes here and there. And of course for the Eagles, 38 minutes into Doyley, 16 points, 6 rebounds, only 4 assists. DJ played 40 minutes, 23 points. 7 rebounds. Lukey Phillips, great job, 9 points, 11 rebounds. Teasy, 3 of 19.
Yep, that hurt. Unfortunately, he'll be disappointed with himself naturally.
He will be. 3 of 19, not something he'd be happy with. 1 of 7 from the 3-point line. And then only Mikey Harris, 14 minutes off the bench. But the bench there, 2 points off the bench for the Eagles and 4 points off the bench for the Tigers. It was always going to come down to the starters.
It was always going to be the starters. Yeah,
it was.
Yep.
It was.
But that was it.
We might just we'll close it off when we see the trophy lifted by the Tigers. But 3-point shooting by Brandon Bryan was exceptional, as Paul Rigoni reminds me to talk about it. Brandon Bryan took 13 triples.
CJ?
MVP.
Yeah, of course. Good call. I like it.
Brandon Bryan, 7 of 14 from the field, but 6 of 13 from 3-point land.
Yeah.
Wow. In the same corner, mind you.
Yeah.
I just want to thank all my teammates. You guys made it really easy for me being here all the way from Detroit, Michigan. So I love all you guys. Shout out to Dean for taking a chance on me coming out.
If you could hear it, he's giving a shout out. No doubt he's giving a shout out to you, CJ Senior, back home in the States. You'd be super proud, mate. Your son did a great job today.
And now I'd like to please welcome up the captain of your Southern Tigers, Sam Johns.
As we see the Southern boys getting called out, Sammy Johns come back this year. Captain, well deserved. Led his boys from the front.
He did. He's tough. He's deceivingly tall too. He doesn't look that tall out there, but he's a good 6'5". He'd be really happy with that. Tiger fans are still on their feet, giving it what for. Crowd's hanging around, which is good. Eagle fans haven't moved. Well, Frosty, I can't say it. I have to say it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I do want to say I hope we ain't sitting here next year commentating this thing, because I'm coaching and you're playing. But you never know. It's 2 years in a row. If we get to do a third one, so be it.
Things could be worse. Yeah.
We could be worse. We got one of the better seats in the house. We'd rather be out there getting a trophy. But good on the Tigers. It's a tough league. Gone are the days where 2 good imports gets it done.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the one import rule for a very long time.
We did.
Then yourself, you opened it up to the same import coming back year after year. So you start to see a bit more consistency with teams. And then you've got the others like your Dino and yourself that start to shop out and get a different import every year, which makes every other team start to guess. Now you throw 2 imports in, and you just the caliber of play just goes up.
But you just need that fringe. You need your Brandon Bryans. You need your DJs, your teasers, your Johnses. You need that second and third, fourth scorer to be competitive in this league now. And if you don't have 5 guys in double figures, you're in trouble.
Someone wants the commentary to be quiet. Apologies there. We were under the impression that you could not hear that microphone. So
we had no clue.
Apologies there. We were told that you may not be able to hear that microphone. That's why we were talking.
Very sorry.
They are just introducing the players for your info. Everyone's getting their trophy, and soon they're going to hold it up, and we'll cut to that, and we'll leave you to it shortly.
Right on, Geordie. Photos taken, and up she goes. Sam Johns and the Southern Tigers, champions in the Premier League. The official team photo about to be taken, and there's that banner. That'll go up down at Tigerland during the week.
Second one in 3 years.
There it is. Even though they're still holding up the number 1, I like that.
Yep, that's good.
No good holding up the 2. And as the Eagles leave the court, Frosty, what do you got?
So all of tonight's production being brought to you by Space Quake Sports.
Beautiful. Our production manager, Dave, giving us the nod. I think we said that right. Time to sound off as we check vision of the little Tiger girls running out in front. Frosty, been a privilege, mate. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll maybe see you here again next year.
Love you.
For tonight's grand finals, congratulations and thank you for your efforts this evening. A big thank you must go out to Sam and Ashira from Statewide Super for their contribution and support throughout the final series for the Premier League. And of course, a big thank you to Phil Sinnott from